guys, it's Shalise from Remember When, and I'm here with another card tutorial. Today we're going to do a birthday card featuring this ice cream cone from the Sweet Treats cartridge. It is on page 35. I cut out both layers here and all of the layers here to put this together. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to do is to get my scoreboard here, and I'm going to turn this upside down and put some color in here so maybe it'll, there we go. I don't know why my camera does that. If anyone knows, please let me know. Okay, so all I'm going to do is make some score marks on the cone. Just to give it. Okay, so we have kind of a waffle design here. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is take my chocolate chip ink from Stampin' Up! And my makeup edge, and I'm going to edge the corners of the cone, or ink the edges of the cone, and I'm also just going to kind of touch the design we just made just to bring it out a little more. Alright, so we have that here. I'm also, while I have my ink out, going to go ahead and ink all the other edges of the ice cream scoops. Alright. So we have all of our edges inked here. So I'm just going to kind of, no, actually, let's go ahead and put them together since I have it all done. So, you know, this time I'm going to use my two-way glue pen. Okay, so I'm going to put down the bottom layer first. And on top of that, we're going to put the green layer. And you do that so that once you put the layer down, you have magenta sprinkles in your ice cream. See? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and next put down the light pink layer. Okay, then we're going to place this layer on the very top. Then we want to take our little drop here and place it right at the bottom of the drip. Okay, so that is our cone, and we're going to go ahead and set that to the side. Okay, so for our card base, I have a piece of 8.5 by 11 cut in half lengthwise to 4 1/4, and I scored that at 5 1/2. I then have a piece of 8 1/4 by 10 1/2 scored at, I think it's, did I cut it? Yeah, I did. And then that's scored at 4 3/8. And I'm going to go ahead and attach the insert now. and that's crooked somehow. How do I do that? There we go. All right. I then have a piece of striped pattern paper, which I got from the Spring Stack by Die Cuts with a View. This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And I have a piece of lime green or chartreuse, whatever color you want to call it, ribbon, which is going to go the bottom, about the bottom quarter of the pattern paper. Okay. Oh, and I don't know why I put, here, we might have to take this up because I'm not supposed to adhere that yet, so that's okay. What I'm going to do, I have this piece of cream cardstock, and this is cut at 4 1/2 by 2 1/2. And this is what our ice cream cone is going to sit on. And I'm just going to go ahead and place that about 1/4 of an inch from the right hand side and about 1/2 of an inch from the bottom. Maybe 1/16 of an inch from the right hand side. Okay. So we have that. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to line this up right about there. I'm going to take a black Sharpie. I'm just going to draw some little dots, or make some little dots, about 1/4 inch from each other. So like that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but we'll show it to you. Okay. I'm going to take my big bite and put it to the 8th setting and punch holes in each of those dots, which might be a little hard since we have ribbon, but we're going to make it work. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take the ribbon off. So I think it'll be easier to do it without the ribbon. So we have one hole there. Then I'm going to make the next hole here and the last hole. Okay, so we have our 3 holes in a line, and it should be fine because our brad should poke right through our ribbon. So I'm going to go ahead and place the first one. Okay. And these are like metallic magenta brads. They're Recollections from Michaels. And they're the extra large brads. Alright, so I went ahead and redid it and got that all lined up. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little more adhesive here. And we're going to line that up with our card base. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to place my cone about where I want it. And I have this stamp that says Sweet Birthday Treat. And I believe it was a Studio G stamp. It came from the stamp sheet here. And I was going to use the Happy Birthday, but I thought this was much more fitting. Okay. ink it up. I'm going to place it right here. Awesome. And then we're going to take some dimensionals. Okay, and we're going to pop that up right here. All right, and we have our ice cream cone birthday card. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and until next time, stay creative.